Hi, my name is Mary Neal. I've already recorded this information, but I want to make sure that you get a close-up view of the screen here and see the crossed out text. The crossed out text is in a post I did regarding the brutal Cleveland cops victims. Okay, and these victims are Melissa Williams, a mentally ill woman. Here she is in the leather jacket. And her driver, who was Mr. Timothy Russell. And here he is, badly bleeding out of the ear. Both of them are dead. They've been shot 137 times with bullets that taxpayers bought. Mr. Brelo, that is police officer Brelo, and his gang members did this to Melissa Williams and Timothy Russell in Cleveland, Ohio. These are the two people that Cleveland is in an uproar about now. Both of these people were chased for some miles, I understand, by numerous police cars, some of which crossed the jurisdictional lines, and they um, shot them in hail of gunfire, 137 bullets. Now, Mr. Brelo apparently got on top of the car and shot them, uh, according to news reports, 47 times through the windshield. And so you can see all the glass broken out of the car where the bullets came through. And as I said, Mr. Brelo got on top of the car and shot through the windshield about 47 times. Supposedly, he had to reload his gun, I guess, numerous times. And he did all this because he was in fear of his life. He was recently acquitted, by the way. And that is what people are protesting in Cleveland, Ohio right now. So I wrote about this. And do you see this strike through? Do you see that they struck through part of what I wrote? When I say they, I mean hackers. They struck through part of what I had written. What I had written is they're shooting in my neighborhood like they usually do when I post news they find objectionable. Again, they are the hackers. They've got helicopters out too. But my Lord said, speak and don't be afraid. I have many people in this city. That's a Bible verse. I want to show you what protesters in Cleveland are upset about. Want to see what Officer Brelo and gang did to Melissa Williams and Timothy Russell using 137 bullets that taxpayers bought? Melissa Williams was mentally ill. My name is Mary Neal. I'm the Director of Assistance to the Incarcerated Mentally Ill. Uh, it said Melissa Williams was mentally ill, and both police victims were black and poor, like my brother, Larry Neal, was, and like I am. Now, what they took out are the sentences saying, this is strike through. Want to see what Officer Brelo and gang did to Melissa Williams and Timothy Russell using 137 bullets taxpayers bought? Melissa Williams was mentally ill, and both police victims were black and poor, like my brother Larry Neal was. As I pointed out in the last video, they don't like for me to mention my brother Larry Neal because he was secretly arrested and murdered in Shelby County Jail in Memphis, Tennessee. Hi, Bob. Could I call you right back? Okay, I'll call you right back. Be waiting. Okay. Anyway, so what happened is when they struck through that, without that, it would just say they're shooting in my neighborhood like they usually do when I post news they found objectionable. They've got helicopters out too. But my Lord said, speak and don't be afraid. I have many people in this city. I want to show you what protesters in Cleveland are upset about, and like I am. That's what it will read without this part that struck through. Now, what I came back to this post to show you is that I didn't strike through any data in my post. That strike through is from the hackers and not from Mary Neal. They take over what I'm doing online. They don't want the public to know that the government secretly arrested and murdered my mentally and physically disabled brother, Larry Neal. And they usually delete references to Larry Neal. So what I'm going to do is show you that when I go into my edit bill, I can't take out the strike through because the strike through does not show on my edit bill. You see, nothing, none of the strike through shows on my edit bill. It's what they did. It's their strike through. It's not mine. And again, this concerns the brutal Cleveland cops victims. This says a 100 cop invasion of another city. As I said, it seems that they crossed their jurisdictional lines. And 137 shots fired over a car engine backfiring. They said they thought they heard gunfire from the car. And so you see, when I say this, there's the strike through again. I didn't add the strike through. And when I went in my edit bill, I didn't see the strike through. I can't remove the strike through because I'm not the one who added the strike through. The strike through of those two sentences that they don't want there, the hackers don't want there, that strike through is by stalkers and not by me. So I wanted you to see that they're censoring me. I don't know whether if you go to my Mary Loves Justice screen, I don't know if you would see that or not. I don't know if you would see the part that the hackers have struck through. Now, I've already filmed this for you, and it's at http YouTube youtu period be /hwkw underscore a IUWE4. It's already at this YouTube video, but I just had not shown you that the strike through does not show in my edit bill because I did not do that strike through. That's something that the hackers did. I don't know how to get rid of it except to delete that text and retype it. But I prefer to leave it there so that the whole world can see how badly I'm censored. I think it's NSA. They want to hide the police in Memphis Shelby County Jail. The Memphis police secretly arrested my brother, which is a kidnapping, and they kept him 18 days. That's Larry Neal. They kept him 18 days and will not tell us. They would not tell us at that time that they had him. They wouldn't admit that they had him arrested. He was kidnapped and kept in Memphis Shelby County Jail for 18 days and murdered. And they will not give us any paperwork about it. And this is going on the 12th year. The 12th year. Now, this woman, Melissa, who they killed, was also mentally ill. So this is what happens to mentally ill people in America. Often police kill them, sometimes with reason and sometimes with no reason. These are the same people, mentally ill people, black people, and poor whites who were at one time in America's eugenics program. They were sterilized so they couldn't reproduce. And now they're incarcerated long term, which also stops reproduction. And they're often killed, like these two were killed. And only she was mentally ill, as far as I know. And he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, driving her. But they kill the mentally ill often, whether or not they are a danger to self and others. And so, in my brother's case, that's wrongful death of Larry Neal.com. The U.S. government, which was an overview of Memphis Shelby County Jail, refuses to give us any records of his secret arrest and murder. And so does the jail refuse to. So thank you very much. My name is Mary Neal. I'm Director of Assistance to the Incarcerated Mentally Ill, and I appreciate your attention. As I said, I had already filmed this, but I had not shown you that the strike through does not show in my edit screen because I didn't do it. That's what hackers did. I'm America's most censored person. Thank you very much. Goodbye.